Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's right, your friendly neighborhood Tool Bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. Today, coming at you with probably, I want to say the dumbest recall ever, but no, I mean, obviously they need to recall it. It's a safety issue. Probably the recall for the dumbest product idea ever, and that is a plastic emergency car jack. I kid you not, I could not make this stuff up if I tried. Here it is in the back of the vehicle. This comes with the new vehicles. We're going to get into whose vehicle has it and why. But there it is. This is it in the wild, and this is what can happen to it. I just utterly ridiculous. What designer came up with the idea of, you know what? We could make this out of plastic. This is a great idea. And you know what? I guess there probably could be a way to do it. You could make it with enough plastic that it would be strong enough. It would be huge. It would probably be solid or something. But this is not how you do it, folks. This is a close-up of it. Let me get in there. As you can see, it's got the multi-ribbed design in there. Some infill, not nearly enough infill, clearly enough. And of course, the weak point isn't in the arm. It's in the tabs at the end where the joint is, because that's, of course, where it's going to be the thinnest and where the most stress is going to be. Oh, let's jump over to Kelley Blue Book. They've got the article on it. Yep. GM recalls 135,000 SUVs over potentially faulty jacks. Now, this did come out last month, and I'm sorry I didn't get it to you sooner. I had a viewer send it to me, and I'm like, how could I have missed this? And I'm like, well, I don't have any newer cars like this, so not really going to be an issue, something I'm looking at. It is just astounding. Let's go through the article here real quick. How's this for a scary thought? You're changing car tire and the jack fractures, sending thousands of pounds of car crashing to the pavement while you're working on it. And honestly, as terrifying as that is, if you're changing a car tire, hopefully at least you're working off to the side. That it might knock you to the ground. I can see it. Honestly, I'm probably a bit more worried about shards of plastic at ballistic speed traveling towards my face. Anyway, you're not going to be under the car trying to fix it on the side of the road, because this is an emergency jack, right? This isn't a standard floor jack. This is not any. We're going to get back to it. Anyway, automaker is asking owners of 135,000 SUVs to bring their vehicle in for a new jack because the existing model may break. I think the recall is on 2020 to 2022 Buick Encore GX and Chevy Trailblazers. The recall does not affect the Buick Encore for some reason. I guess Buick got the good one, or the Encore got the good one. The Encore GX and the Trailblazer did not. And they say these vehicles are equipped with emergency jack that, if not positioned as directed in the vehicle owner's manual, could fracture and fail to support the vehicle. You think? If the jack fractures while under load, the vehicle could collapse, potentially injuring people near or under the vehicle. Shrapnel. Anyway, you take it in, the dealer's going to give you a real jack, like probably a steel one or something like that. But let's take a thought. Let's think about this thought process. The design, they're always looking at ways to save money, and some department head said we could cheap out on the jack. We'll lower the cost. We'll lower the weight. We'll figure this out. And they're like, oh yeah, in testing, it worked perfectly, because you're like in a laboratory or in a driveway and you're testing it on a perfectly flat paved surface. These are emergency jacks, okay? They're not the jack you should be breaking out if you're just changing your tires in your driveway or doing some work on the car. You're going to get a floor jack or a decent jack or a bottle jack or something. You're not going to be using this pathetic little thing, hopefully. And even if you are, at least you're in a safe, controlled environment. Now, usually when you're going to bust one of these out, you've got a flat tire and you're on the road. Now, if your road looks like this, good for you. You're probably just fine. And you know, if those are the only roads you travel on, you're good to go. What if your road looks like this? Do you think that's the factory controlled design spec that they're talking about? And oh my God, help you if your road looks like that. What are you going to do? And I'm not even going to show you the roads from Montana. This would be a nice road out here, a nice clean shoulder to work on. They're much, much worse than this out there all across the country. This is utterly ridiculous. I cannot believe that GM pulled a stunt like this. Anyway, I'm going to put a link here to the article down below just to let you know what's going on, so you can check to see if your car has this issue, or somebody you know. If somebody you know has this issue, please post this to your social media or share it. Let them know that they've got a potential time bomb there. It's not the worst, most egregious kind of recall that's out there, but it is probably the most preventable one I've seen in eons. Anyway, that's all the bear has for you today. Let me know in the comment what you think. Would you buy a car with a plastic jack? Would you use one? Also, you know what I know? How many of you use those scissor jacks that come with the vehicles when you're just working on the car in the driveway? And if you are using those, why haven't you upgraded to something a little bit better? Let me know down in the comments while you're down there. Don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, and ring the bell on your way out. That's all the Tool Bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.